Mohamed Yousuf. Today I'm going to take Excel with AI training. So before starting, I like to give a quick intro about myself. Matt. I'm a Microsoft certified trainer. I delivered more than 1,400 plus corporate program all over India. Personally, I just trained more than 38,000 plus professionals on advanced Excel, VBA macro, Power BI, Tableau, and other BI tool. Basically, I just started my career as a MIS executive. Many people have an idea about MIS, Management Information System. We are the key reporting team to the management. Our full-time job is to create Excel report and dashboard to the management. Apart from corporate trading, I'm working as a guest lecturer for many top B schools in India. I'm working with 5+ IIMs and many other top B schools. Uh, Mainly, I'm working currently. I'm just working as a trainer. Parallelly, I'm doing consulting as well. So, Excel and BA consulting. So when they would approach a consultant, something is not done by internally. That time only they will approach a consultant. Mainly, I'm a full-time trainer. How to say, I conducted program for more than 200 plus corporate trading program for more than 200 plus corporate clients all over India and few clients from international. So now the trend is going completely changing. Now everyone talking about AI. We are using Excel for so many years actually, but many people thought after the use of AI is increased only after COVID, but many people doesn't know Microsoft implemented AI feature in 2013 version itself. In our Excel itself, we have so many AI option. Many people doesn't know how to use that option properly. In this program, I'm going to explain what is the inbuilt AI option in Excel. Apart from that, how to make use of the Copilot. If you know how to use Copilot properly, you can save hell lot of time. Around 80 to 90 percentage, even some places, even 99 percentage of the task for the problem, you will get a solution. But for that, you have to follow some pattern. So I did a lot of research. Based on the research, I have so many patterns with me. So I'm going to share all the patterns with you that the how to use AI and all. See, I don't want to take more time to explaining other options. Simply, what is the main purpose of using AI? Mainly, I'm using AI to save the time and reduce the error, improve decision making, and create smarter solution almost in every field. That's why I'm preferring AI. Okay. Now come back to Excel. 1 minute. I hope my screen is visible, right? Okay, perfect. Meanwhile, if you have any questions side by side, you can post your question in chat box. I'll any doubts and all, you can raise your hand. I'll help you. Okay, first step here. I'm having an email ID. So it's in which format? First name dot last name at domain name. So I like to extract the first name separately, last name separately, domain name and the full name. So if you are going to use Excel formula, first you have to by using left formula we can add, but left formula I mean number of character will differ for each and every name. And then to find out the dot, we have to use search. And then to get the middle name, you have to find out the position of dot, position of it, then only we can get the middle name. Instead of that, in Excel, in 2013 application, listen, in which year? 2013 version, Microsoft introduced something called Flash Fill. This option name is Flash Fill. So many, I hope few people have an idea about Flash Fill, but unfortunately, many majority of people doesn't know how to utilize this option properly. Okay, first step, I'm typing the first name. After that, when I type A, you will get a suggestion whether you want Ahmad. Yes, when I press enter. So how this flash fill will work? Based on your existing input, it tried to guess, it giving a solution. It tried to identify the pattern. It tried to give the solution. Listen, sometime it is the accuracy is not 100%. Sometimes it may recognize a wrong name as well. That's why while using flash fill, you have to give always, I'll recommend you to two to three input, or else cross check after applying flash fill, cross check the answer. Now, when I press enter, immediately I'll get it. If I want last name, just like that, I can type last name. When I type K, immediately you're getting a suggestion. Can press enter. If I want the domain name, I'm just typing the domain name. When I type P, you're getting an answer, right? Enter. If I want full name, example, I want that full name as Manish, comma, space, Gupta. Directly I can type Manish, space, comma, space, and then Gupta. When you type A, you will get a suggestion. You want the name the same format? Yes. Okay. If you are not getting a suggestion, how to do it? No, by default, the flash fill option will be enabled automatically. No, sir, if it's some places, if it is not working, in that case, I can select this range. If it is not working, I can select that range. In data menu, there is option flash fill. The shortcut is Control E. The shortcut is Control E. Now, listen here. Like this, I like to extract from the data. It is not on a proper format. I like to extract the first name, last name, and year. Similarly, I'm just typing one by one. First name Sneha, last name Thomas, joining year like 2019. I want the answer Sneha, email ID in this format, sneha.thomas at any domain name you can give. Example, fraudulence.com, undo. After the department, I want HR. For code, I'm just typing stxp-19. After that, now I'm just selecting this range. I told you the shortcut Control E. When you press Control E, you will get the first name. Then selecting this range, Control E. This range, Control E. This range, Control E. This range, Control E. I'm selecting this range. When I press Control E, I told sometimes it won't recognize the pattern properly. I'm getting an answer like this. If you're getting any wrong answer, try to give one or two input again. I'm typing it again, EJFN-10. When you press enter, automatically recorrecting, you're getting a perfect answer, right? Next step. Like this, listen, when it comes to consultant, this type of consult, so many places people will approach to this type of problem. So you can cross check this data. When it comes to date, after the different the split example, date is in a text format. After that, there is a space. People say we can split the data by using space. If I'm going to split the data by using space, mean for Berlin you will get perfect answer. When it comes to New Delhi, new in one column, Delhi in another column. So I can't use space for split column. People will recommend comma separator. If I use comma separator, first column you will get separate perfectly. You will get the answer Berlin separately, Germany separately, and 278 separately. When it comes to third row, you can cross check 3275. In that case, what will happen if you use comma separator? I'll show you. To split the data, text to column, split by comma means it will happen 3 in one column, 2275 in another column. You end up in a wrong answer. To get a perfect answer, what I'm going to do now, first step, I'm just typing, I want the date here, 01 Jan, and then Jan hyphen 2025. Then I will select this range. 1 minute. Control E. You're getting a perfect answer, right? We have to cross check twice. Yes, I'm getting a perfect answer. like that. For city, I'm just typing Berlin, and then I can cross check Control E. For country, listen, you have to be very careful while typing the name. If you do any spelling mistake, consider intentionally I'm doing some spelling mistake. So when you type India, it because it recognize a pattern wrongly. The thing is, while providing an input, you have to be very careful. This is very sensitive. Please make sure that you're typing a proper country name, proper name without any spelling mistake. Now, when I type India, after that, what I'll do, I'll select Control E. Again, it is not recognizing properly. I can go to the second name. When I type India, press enter, you will get a perfect answer. Similarly, okay, fine. Here, New Delhi. 1 minute. Control E. Sorry, I didn't notice. New Delhi it is not recognizing pattern. So if you type New Delhi, then you will get other names properly. Okay, that's why you have to cross check twice. After entering data, you have to cross check twice. Again, here I want 278.12. Then I will select this range, Control E. You're getting a perfect answer, right? Next step. Similarly, like I'm receiving data in this format. The format in the sense date is not in a date format, it's in a text format. How to identify? When you cross check here, when I select a date column in the status bar, displaying only the count. If it is in a proper date format, you will get example. If it is in a proper date, 1 minute. If it is a proper date, this is again some issue. If it is a proper date, what will happen? You will get the sum average count and all. So I like to convert this date into proper date actually. That too, it's in a MMDDYY format. My system has DDMMYY format. So I'm just typing invoice date. So I'm typing 12-01-2024. After that, I'll select Control E. You're getting a perfect answer, right? Yes. Next step. Again, the amount. So many places people facing this type of issue. It is in a text format. Text format mean if I use sum of this range, I'll get the answer 0. Why? Because even though it's number, system point of view, it's stored as a text. To convert, I'm going to use the same thing. .86. After that, I can use Control E. Is it clear? You're getting a perfect answer, right? Now I can use some formula, any formula I can use. Next step, when it comes to flash fill, it will do some unimaginary things as well. You can cross check here. I'm having a full name. Okay, first name. After that, when it comes to first name and last name, there is no space in between. There is no space in between. So by using flash fill, it is possible. Arun, when you type this one, Control E. I'm just typing Kumar. And then when I select, see the magic, it is not possible by using a normal Excel formula, but by using flash fill, it is possible. Similarly, like people will face few type of challenges while using a flash fill. That's why I'm created this type of example. Here, this data in text format, I want to convert 05 dot 01 dot, sorry, 05 hyphen 01 hyphen 2024. And then drag Control E. I'm getting a perfect answer. When it comes to this, similarly, the same procedure 09. This date in MMDDYY format, I want to convert into DDMM 2024. It's a capital. This option is working based on the capitalized option. Like example, Venkatesh. After that, for all is caps. For Lakshmi Priya, P is caps. Based on the capital, it's splitting. Okay, fine. Now in this case, what I'm doing here, I'm using Control E. When it comes to time, I'm just typing 5:22:05:22 a.m. When I try it, I'll end up in a wrong answer. The reason is, listen here. 1 minute. If you cross check here, instead of 14, it taking only 214 because this is because of sometime it will depend upon the format, it will change. So what I'm going to do now, usually you'll face this type of challenges. In that case, you have to go to format cell. In that, you have to put H, hover 05. Then when I drag Control E, you will get a perfect answer. The same method, this also same method. So first one is flash fill. I hope you are clear in this. We can do so many things by using flash fill. Again repeating, you don't need to select this option. So this option is there from 2013 version, 2013 to till date, we have this option. Microsoft entered this option in 2013. Unfortunately, lack of awareness, many people doesn't have an idea about this. Okay, again, one last time, I'm just repeating. So 02 hyphen December hyphen 22. Listen, I'm just selecting only this one, Control E. The same way, 18:36:12. Then Control E. This option is flash fill. Second option Microsoft introduced, when you select any data, in right bottom, you can find quick analysis. In the quick analysis, directly you can apply data bar, color scale, icon set. There is an option to apply the chimes. You can insert a chart directly. You can insert a total. At the bottom, it will insert a total, count, average, and all. But unfortunately, the usage of this one is very less. We are not utilizing this proper. The usage is very less. But instead of this, next one is recommended chart. Listen, when comes to Excel training, people request us to cover mainly three major concepts. First concept is pivot table. Everyone requesting us to cover pivot table. That is a major requirement from the corporate. Second one is dashboard. How to create a dashboard. Third one is 1 minute. Third one is VLOOKUP formula. Fourth one is like count of sum of and all. Fifth one is if condition. Mainly in our training program, usually we will cover only these topics. But unfortunately, when it comes to Microsoft, they're trying to automate whatever option we are using it frequently. They're trying to automate those options. Like recommended chart, many people seen this option in your Excel file, recommended chart. But majority of people doesn't know the impact of recommended chart. Example, what like I told, I'm doing consulting for many company, especially many company they'll approach us for dashboard consulting. Dashboard consulting mean it's going to be a 1 hour or 2 hour job. Why they will approach us? Internally, they have Excel expert. They will create a report. While creating a dashboard, they'll create all the visual in a column chart. The end user doesn't know when to use line chart, when to use column chart, when to use stacked column. We have n number of options. Many people doesn't have an idea about this. For that purpose, a company will approach a BI consultant like us. Our job is we'll suggest a better dashboard for them actually. Dashboard will apply proper coloring. That's going to be a 1 or 2 hour work. But like before recommended chart, in a year, mainly we used to get around 20 to 30 project in a year. Nowadays, we are not getting that much project. The main reason is because of recommended chart option. Listen, first step I'll show you. I don't want to waste your time. Here, when I select this data, if I go to recommended chart, listen here, it's giving few recommendations, right? Yes. When you cross check in x-axis, here in x-axis, it's keeping the quarter. In this x-axis, it's swapping, it's keeping the region. When it comes to line chart, in x-axis keeping only the quarter, not the region. If I go to some other one, it is not keeping the region in like x-axis. The reason is when it comes to Listen, when it comes to line chart, there is a statistical rule. Only you can use a continuous information in a line chart. Example, in cricket, you can find like example, if you take date, date is a continuous information, time is a continuous information, month, quarter, year and all we can keep in line chart. In cricket, you can find 0 to 50 overs, they'll display in line chart. For 0 to 20 overs, they'll display in line chart. For test match, they won't display line chart because that is not a continuous information. For this type of information and all, only a consultant will know. But when you select a data, it read our data, it will give you a suggestion. It giving suggestion for the quarter-wise line chart, right? Not only that one, when I select this one, it contain a continuous information, a recommended chart. It giving a recommendation, right? Okay, what is the other option? Here I'm trying to insert for one data, one value column. Always I'll prefer a pie chart or donut chart. When I go to recommended chart, be giving a pie chart, right? Not only this one. Next step, listen here. I'm trying to insert a chart for this. Normally, when I insert a normal chart, you will never get a perfect answer. The reason is running total value is very low. You have to create a secondary axis. It's a very big process. You have to insert line with marker. That's a very big process. But when it comes to recommended chart, when you select in recommended chart, Microsoft using AI option in this. First, you try to read our data. Based on our data, you will get a suggestion. Correct? Immediately, you are getting a recommended. You are getting a secondary axis, right? It identifies which contain two different ranges. It is suggested secondary axis. Okay. For this data, I'm trying to insert. When I go to insert recommended chart, when you cross check here, it recommending a waterfall chart. So for this data only we use waterfall. 1 minute. This is a waterfall chart. So normally when you select, immediately you're getting a suggestion, right? Okay, for this type of data, many people doesn't know which chart will be suitable. Always I'll prefer sunburst chart or tile and all. If I go to recommended chart, you're getting this, right? See this type of recommendation. See, have you seen this looks very pretty good example. First, this is operation wise, department wise split up. Second one is subcategory wise split up. Okay, if I want, we have one more option in this. If I go to recommended chart, you will get that now majority of places nowadays, many clients requesting this type of chart actually. See the contribution. First one is operation department wise. Inside that one subcategory wise. Correct? It giving a recommendation, right? See, Microsoft using AI concept. Listen, if you take this data, this is a like hiring data. This is a flow. First example, first level 1,000 candidate, they screening, and then 1,000 application they received. Then they screened 600, they interviewed 300, offered 125, finally hired 75. It's a process, right? Step by step process, right? If I select insert recommended chart, when you cross check, it recommending a funnel chart. This is a perfect chart type for this. From how many application, how many screened, how many interviewed. Listen, don't take this lightly. If you give any data set, you will get a perfect answer. You try to read our data. Based on our data, you will get a suggestion. Okay. So when it comes to dashboard and all, you can use this one, utilize this one. Next step. Like that, when we have recommended pivot table option, but recommended pivot table, here we have insert, we have recommended pivot table. It will give only very few recommendation, not much. Instead of that, in 2019, listen, in 2019, Microsoft introduced one new feature in Excel. Listen, I'm a part of Microsoft certified group. After that option, so many times we discuss about that option. Okay, listen, we thought in going forward there is no requirement for Excel training. Unfortunately, many people doesn't know how to use that option. Microsoft, they call it as, listen, Microsoft, they call it as analyze data. Listen, we have this option from 2019. Microsoft introduced this option in 2019. For actually updated my system last week. For majority of people, this option will be there in Home tab. In Home tab, in the right hand side, you can find the option Analyze Data. For majority of the user, this option will be there in Home tab, Analyze. But in recent update, very recent update, day before yesterday, I just updated my Excel. They moved this option to Data menu. But you can find this option in Home tab. You couldn't believe, if you ask me to take 100 out of some value, I'll put 100 out of 100 for this one. Because if you know how to utilize, how to use this option, you no need to learn pivot table. You couldn't believe in, like, when it comes to pivot, usually in our training program, we'll spend 2 to 4 hours when it comes to how to create a pivot table. There are so many rules are there, how we have to follow all the rules and all. When it comes to this option, you don't need anything. So first I'll show you, I'm just selecting this data, which contain how many columns? Nearly around 13 columns as well as 1,000 record. If we give this data to you, if I ask you to analyze this data, how much time will you take to come up with n number of insights? Minimum you will take 2 to 4 hours, right? Sometimes some people will take 1 day because it contain n number of column, n number of record. But in data menu here, we have option called Analyze Data. When I click Analyze Data, you can cross check here. Listen, please. In the right hand side, you're getting the list of options, correct? Listen, when there is an option show all 30 plus result. When you cross check, it creating a report, right? Quantity by customer type and type of sales. Yes, read this one. Item type service has no noticeably low profit. This is my, actually, if MIS person, this is my job role. I have to create this report, but system, it will give you a suggestion. If you want, you can insert. It inserted, right? Created, right? When you scroll down, see, profit has 6 outlier. Outlier, I mean exceptional sales. So you can find, listen, city and state has, Atlanta has highest sales. If you want, you can insert that pivot. If you cross check which item type, computer supplies and software product have higher sales, then insert which account type of sales, regular sales have major profit. So you are getting n number of analysis, right? N number of analysis from which product we are getting major sales, which product we are getting, like if you take item wise, like this is item type. Now we are getting item wise. Item wise, QuickBook and desktop have a computer have a higher sales compared to others. Correct? Yes. You will get which city has highest sale, which city you will get n number of options. Many people thought analyze data is only to display some visual. Actually, majority of people, especially majority of people in this, I'm just talking about the trainer group, we are worrying about this option. Why this option? Example, your boss asks you to create some report, or else your boss asking some question about this data. What is, my boss is asking this question? What is the total quantity of boxes? Listen, I didn't mention boxes in which column. Directly, I'm typing a question. What is the total quantity of boxes? Immediately, you are getting 180, right? If you want, I can cross check. In item, we have boxes. After that, when I select this range, the total is 180, right? So listen, you no need to mention directly. Your boss is asking example. Your boss is asking like any questions, like example, like here I want sales by, I want sales by month. So you're immediately creating a report, right? Sales by month. Yes. Here we have only one record. If I go to listen, please, I'll go to different data. Excuse me. I'll go to another data set. This is a different data set which contain more columns, nearly around 20 columns as well as 9,000 records. Again, I'm doing the same step. Analyze data. You will get a suggestions. Still analyzing. Try to identify the patterns. One minute. Now we got the answer, right? That preview and all, I don't waste time. Here, now I like to ask question. How many number of records? I just want to know how many rows in this. How many records? 9403. You can cross check if you exclude the header. 9403 record, right? I want to see how many unique customer. How many customer? How many immediately creating which option? Distinct count of customer ID. How many count? 275. I like to see how many states we have. We are selling in multiple states. How many states? We are selling to 49 states. Example, I want to see the sales by month. Okay. I want that as a column chart. Column chart. What you want? When you click insert, it's creating a column chart, right? Sales by month. Yes. Yes, my boss is asking this question, not this one. He just wants sales by quarter as a column chart. We're getting right. Sales by quarter as a column chart. If you want as a line, you can use as a line chart. No, I want that as a line chart. As a line chart. Line chart. Okay, we're getting right. Yes. Now, what I'm just looking for, I just want to see the sales inside. Sales inside. You will get all the insights related to sales. You're getting right. Now I want what I'm just looking for. I just want to see, listen here, this is the ultimate one. I like to see the top 10 customer name by sales. When now I'll insert this visual. So these are the top 10 customer by sales. If I want top 10 customer by profit, when you click profit, it is changing, right? When you cross check here, when it comes to the third name, Annie, fourth name is different, correct? Yes. If I want top 10 by quantity, you are getting right. Not only this one, my boss is asking me to create a report. Which report? Like here, customer 1 minute. I'll show you which are the fields we have. When you cross check. Here, I'll cross check the header. Now we have 1 minute. Now I want category and or sales by 1 minute. Sales by category and I want ship mode. Immediately it will create a report, category and ship mode. If I want instead of ship mode, I want product container. Immediately you get, I want that as a table. I want that as a table. You're getting right? Yes. Yes or no? Whatever you want. I want product category and subcategory. Product category and subcategory. Immediately creating a report, right? Whatever you want, you can start typing. That is the power of this analyze this option. Listen, try to make use of this option. When it comes to pivot table, whatever you want, you can ask question. This option name is analyze data. Microsoft, they keep on improving this option. In initial days, we have only limited. Now you can start asking so many questions. Now I want sales and profit. So you're displaying everything, right? You can add multiple column. I want sales, profit, everything. You can keep on whatever your boss is asking the report, you can type the report, it will generate a report. You can just directly type it. Okay, next step. Like that, so many other options were there. Listen, I don't want to waste time in small concept. Better, I'll help you how to make use of that Excel Microsoft Copilot option. Listen, listen here. Listen, after doing lot of research, I identified a pattern. If you're going to use that pattern, you will get a perfect answer. Listen, please. Now, I want answer for this. Okay. So just like that, what always I'll prefer. First step, I'm just copying the header and then come back to listen. Compared to many, we have so many AI tools, ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, Grok, n number of AI tools. Especially when it comes to Excel formula and Power BI formula, always I will recommend Copilot. You can expect a perfect answer compared to any other AI tool. Especially when it comes to formula, I will prefer Copilot. Not for the content, other stuff and all. Excel and Power BI formula, Copilot, it will give the accuracy is very high compared to other BI tool. Okay, now I'll copy and paste the header. Now, after that, I have to inform example people asking this question. Example, write Excel formula to get achieve to get achieve result. Okay, so it will write a formula, but you can't copy and paste the formula directly, right? So I'm getting C2 to D2, but when I copy and paste, my data is in different places, right? Yes, my data is in D2 and D3 and E3, correct? I can't copy and paste this formula directly, correct? It won't work. 1 minute. If I do copy and paste, it won't work. So what we have to do, there is a procedure. First step, I'll copy this header and then paste. Second step, I'm just giving instruction, write Excel formula to get achieved. After that, I'm giving instruction. My data starting at the starting table is B3. Now I can give one more input. Data starts at B3 cell. When I press enter, you will get a perfect answer. I'll just copy this formula, come back here, directly I can paste. Okay. Not only this one, I'll show you with most complex option. First, I'll copy the header, come back here and paste, write Excel formula. Just write Excel formula. Why? Because if you are not using Excel formula, it will give some other value like Python, SQL result, some other. That's why every time you have to mention Excel formula. And then my data starts at I3. Data starts at I3 cell. After that, what is my question? Bonus. I'll just copy and paste. Okay. Listen, when I press enter, I'm getting answer. Just copy the answer, come back here and then paste. Okay, listen guys, you have to be very careful. Like many YouTubers, they're projecting a giving a wrong solution to create a dashboard, 2 minutes dashboard, 5 minutes dashboard and all. In ChatGPT, you have to upload your file. Once you upload your file, it will give you some dashboard. But unfortunately, as per your NDA agreement, you're not supposed to upload your confidential information to online. If you upload anything to online, it become a public data. That's why I won't recommend any unnecessary option. Please, at any circumstance, don't upload your data to any Copilot or any other AI tool. Whatever you just uploading, it become a open data. You may get fired as well. That's the reason we identify the pattern without uploading a data, how to get the answer. Okay, listen here. I'm not uploading any confidential information. I'm just using only the header. I'll just copy the header. Listen, you can cross check. I have nested. This is a nested formula. Okay, multiple requirement I have. I'll use the same step. First, copy the header and then go back to Copilot and then paste. See, I'm not copying the value. I'm copying only the header. Okay. After that, then my data starts at which cell? B13 cell. Write Excel formula. Write Excel formula. Data starts at B13 cell. Correct? Yes. After that, I just want to copy this. Copy. Come back here. And then shift enter to go to next line. Shift enter. Everyone know. When you press enter, it will take time. If creating formula for total average already I have, I'll take the value for minimum. I'll come back here and then paste and then drag. For remark, see how it creating a nested if formula. You no need to do anything. Just like that, you will getting a perfect answer, right? Just like that, you are getting a perfect answer. That's why I told you have to know how to use this tool properly. Like that, if you want, I'll give you different scenarios. Not the same. I'm trying to give different scenario. Right? Excel formula. And then data starts at which cell? C28. C28 cell. What is my requirement? I want this two requirement. Just copy, maybe here, and then paste, enter. You're getting the answer, right? Yes. If I want, I'll just copy, come back here, and then paste, and then drag. You no need to do anything. Just like that system, it will do. Not see, this is a common requirement. Many people, they have tried a nested if formula. I'm repeating the same step. Copy the header and paste. After that, write Excel formula. Data starts at D43. D43. What I want the commission scale. You can copy and paste. System will understand. So it will write a formula for us. Correct? It writing a formula, right? Then copy that formula, come back here, and then paste, and then drag. You'll get a perfect answer. See, not only this one. Here there is, listen, see this magic. There is no like thing. And at the header, I'm just mentioning only the days overdue thing. For finance people, it's a mandatory option. They have to see how much amount outstanding 0 to 30 days, 30 to 60 days. This is the most important option. Now I'll just copy the header, come back here, write Excel formula, write Excel formula. Data starts at, listen, which cell? B53. B53. And then I'll paste. Enter. I'll copy the 0 to 30 days, come back here, and then paste, and then drag. I'll copy this 31 to this one, come back here, and then paste, and then drag. Okay. Similarly, I can copy and paste. You will get the answer like this. This is the last option when it comes to if. Listen, I'm giving, this is a complex requirement. This is an expert level interview question. Okay. It is not that easy. It's a nested if and on. You have to use and inside or inside, you have to use and formula. It's a nested requirement. It's an expert level interview question. Now I'm repeating the same step. Copy and paste. After that, data starts at G64, right? Excel formula, data starts at G54, 64. Then what is my requirement? I'll just copy this requirement, come back here, paste, enter. You're getting right? Or function. Inside that or function and function, it identify the pattern. Directly you can copy and paste. You'll get an answer. Okay, sir. If formula for nested if, AND operator, even for if error also, you will get answer. But how to work with VLOOKUP? So many people asking this question, sir. I'm struggling a lot when it comes to VLOOKUP. For that, like in during our training program, we will help you how to create table format. Table play a major role. Example, we have to convert the data into table. Here in home tab, there is option format as table, insert menu table. During our program, we will explain very in depth what is the use of table, how table format will work. First, you have to convert this data into a table. When it comes to table, if I use sum of this range mean, it take that instead of cell reference, it will take table reference. Table reference mean first it take the table name. This table name is table 6. It take the table name. After that square bracket column name. This is a table reference. Usually we'll select from A1 to A10, right? That is a cell reference. When it comes to table, it takes the table name and the column name. Even I can give names for this. I can rename this table. I can name this as a student marks DB. So without space, you have to type. When you cross check here, now the syntax will be student marks DB table name. After that square bracket, then column name. Okay, if you want different column name, I can use different column as well. The pattern is table name, square bracket, column name. Listen, when it comes to uh, VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP and all, first step you have to make sure that your table should be in, your data should be in a table format. Now, there is another pattern here. What is this table name? Product DB. So, listen, after doing so many research, finally we come up with a simple solution to get a VLOOKUP perfect answer. First step, you have to mention source table name colon. What is the table name? Product DB. Product DB. And then table header. Then I'll copy and paste the header. Okay. Yes. After that, write Excel formula lookup value starts at lookup value in J3 cell. Lookup value in J3, J3, right? J3 cell. What I'm just looking for, you have to copy only one lookup value. Header, I'm looking for the product that I want, product name and quantity sold, and then paste. So what is the format? First is I'm just mentioning the source table name, product DB, table header, I just copy and paste. After that, write Excel formula, lookup value in J3 cell. When you press enter, it created a XLOOKUP formula. From 2019, you can use VLOOKUP. Why XLOOKUP? XLOOKUP is very advanced compared to VLOOKUP. Okay, so I'll just copy this one, come back here, and then paste. I don't need to do anything. After pasting, I can drag. See the magic. You will get a perfect answer. You don't need to modify anything and all. Just copy, come back here, and then paste. Then drag. Sir, what happens? Sir, if I listen, I'm having a data in different format. Correct? Now, by using VLOOKUP, it is not possible. Why it is not possible? Uh, VLOOKUP, by using VLOOKUP, we can fetch only the product name. By matching product name, you can't get the left-hand side information. By using VLOOKUP, by matching the product name, you can't get the product ID. But here, by matching the product name, I want product ID. VLOOKUP is not possible. Again, I'm repeating the same step. I'm repeating the same step. Write Excel formula. Look up value in which cell? A2 cell. A2 cell. I want answer for this one. One minute. When I press enter, you're getting XLOOKUP. By using XLOOKUP, you can get the answer. I'll just copy this, come back here, and then paste. I'm getting answer, right? For subcategory, I'll copy the subcategory and then come back here and then paste. I'm getting the answer, right? Yes. For how many column you want? What you're looking for? Like that's why, listen, when it comes to AI, you have to know how to use a tool properly. Not only this one. Personally, I hate this option because it gives solution to everything. I don't know what we have to do when it comes to Excel training and all. But listen here, I'm repeating the same step. Listen, source table, minute. Source table name, product DB, table header, one minute, sorry. One minute. Table header, this one. Listen, write Excel formula. I want answer. Listen, sir. Now I want answer for based on the subcategory. I want count if, sum if, average if, max if. My data starts at which cell? G2 cell. Data starts at G2 cell. After that, one minute. Just copy this header, come back here, and then paste and enter. Taking 1 minute. First one is counter. I'll just copy, come back here, and then paste. Yes. Next one I want total quantity. Just copy, come back here, and paste. Next one I want average sales. Come back here, paste. Next one I want max sales, max FS. So come back here and paste. If you have a doubt, I like to cross check for the audio. I'll go to this data, I'll apply filter for audio. How many record? Count as 4 record, right? Count as 4. Okay. After that, what is the total quantity sold is 225. You can cross check 225. What is the average one? The average is 56.25. What is the maximum value? It is 70. Getting a perfect answer, right? Yes. The same way, listen, we can do any number of things as well. But unfortunately, listen here, if you have an idea about all these formulas, easily, very confidently, you can work. What I will suggest, even though it's AI, if you get any error and all, if you know about the formula, then only you can fix the formula error. If you don't have an idea how XLOOKUP will work, how sum of us will work, how a max if will work, how index match will work, then if you get any error, you can't fix that error. That's why the training is mandatory. With the help of training, easily you can make use of this Copilot. Not only this one, like this is the expert level. I want this table name is table 2. So I can go to Copilot, source table, table 2, table header. I'll just, this is a header. Okay. Write Excel formula. Data starts at H2 cell. I want answer for this. I press enter. It will create, listen, it will create sum of yes formula. It will create sum of yes formula. But unfortunately, that nested thing and all, you have to slightly have to modify this one minute. The logging concept, other advanced level concept and log, it won't work. Still it's in developing stage. So some places you have to modify, slightly. If you know the logic, easily you can modify. It doesn't know the logic mean very difficult. Is that clear? Next step. Okay. So I hope this is fine when it comes to like Copilot. This is fine. We can do like if you cross check now. First, I covered flash fill to transform the data. Second, when it comes to recommended chart, easily by using recommended chart, it will help you a lot to create a dashboard. Okay. Then I help you. Then that analyze and they analyze data that like kind of recommended pivot. You can give input, you will get a perfect answer. Next one is how to make use of Copilot. Now in Excel, we have one more option called stock. Listen, by using this option, I mean, with the help of this option, I invested a lot in stock market, earned so much of amount by using this option. Listen, it helps us to track the stock. Example, first I'm having a list of stock companies, then data menu, there is option stock. Okay. Yeah, you perfectly identify the stock market thing. Then after that, you will get first step from the stock. I like to get the current price. This is a current price. This price will change every 15 seconds. The price will update in your system every 15 seconds. After that, I like to add the previous close option, previous close. Then I need the 52-week high. I need the 52 weeks low. I need the industry of that company. I need the volume, how much volume is they trading, volume average or volume like that. Is that clear? Whatever you want, you can keep on adding. But this information is dynamic. Every 15 seconds, this will change. Every 15 seconds, this will change. Consider I'm investing, example, I purchased Aravind for 200 rupees. Example, I'm just invested or price, my price. I purchased Aravind for 205 rupees. So in that case, how much how much difference the cell minus the cell? There is nearly from amount nearly 130 rupees high. Like that, how much amount you're investing, how much are they increasing or decreasing from the sharp price, you'll get to know. Okay, this is stock. Very simple. Nothing you have to do. You have to select data stock. It identify that company name. Sometimes it is not recognizing. You have to give the proper company name. After that, you will get a plus symbol. You can keep on adding. Okay. Next step, like that, so many features were there. Listen. Okay, I forgot to mention count of. Listen, when it comes to see this. This is a complex data. Actually, this is one of the consulting I did actually for one company. If you take managers, operational managers, HR managers, marketing managers are there. If you take list of training they attended, in a comma separator they mentioned. Okay, now from this data, I want answer for these questions. How many employees have outstanding performance rating? How many employees in marketing department have good performance rating? How many employees attended advanced Excel training last year? So just like that you can't, because advanced Excel is in between. How many female manager? Because listen, female somewhere, manager is partially I have to match. It's a slightly a complex requirement. I'm going to use the same logic. First, I'll just copy the header, or else, okay, I'll copy the header. First, I have to convert this into a table. 1 minute, table. This table name is table 7. Source table. Table 7. Table header. I'll just copy the header. Maybe for analyze purpose, I'm giving only one input because here it is in a different inside that we have comma separate by using different data, right? For that purpose, I'm giving one input, one line as an input. After that, I want an answer for this one, right? Excel formula to get answer for below requirements. Then I will paste enter. What is this? I'll just copy this one. I'll go to this. I'm placing the cursor here, then paste. How many employee outstanding performance? 10. How many employees? Example, marketing performance good. 5. How many employees attended advanced Excel training? It using that star symbol, partial match. Okay, so usually we'll cover this in expert level program. How many female managers? You can see it's using a partial match. Just like that, whatever you want, you will get an answer. Yes, any number of questions you can ask. If your boss asking too many questions, you can just give the feed, give one row setup, maybe make sure that there is no confidential information. Well, copy and pasting to Copilot, don't paste the actual value. You can put some dummy value in this case. Don't put the actual salary, actual thing and all. Change the salary, dummy value, only this format. To identify the format only again. Is it clear? Useful? Okay, I think this is enough. Like by using ChatGTP, like many people asking me to explain ChatGTP option in Excel. In ChatGTP, there is a plugin in your system called ChatGTP for Excel. You have to install this plugin. Like in this plugin, we have so many options like ask.ai. I'm asking a question, which is which year Microsoft released Excel and Power BI. Like instead of searching in ChatGTP, you will get answer like this. Ask.ai.ask actually. So write an email. Normally you'll ask this question in ChatGTP, right? In Excel itself, you can ask the question. This is common, but my favorite option when it comes to ChatGTP, from this data, there is an option. Listen here. Ask dot what is the insight can be drawn from the following data set. Okay, the sources, I'm using this source table, so it read our data, but unfortunately still now it is not clear. Like there is a controversy in this. Majority of people saying they uploading this data to online after it giving a result. Some places it's saying it is not uploading a data, but so that's why many companies still they are not allowing this option. Okay, but it will give you a summary of the data. top performer, which who is a top performer. You can ask question. I want to see the last summary of last quarter. You will get a summary of this one. Unfortunately, still it is not clear whether ChatGPT is uploading your data or not. But why? Because if you use this one, it will take 10 to some time, depending upon data set. Data set is more, it will take 10 to 15 minutes. In that case, from my point of view, it is uploading data to online, from that online only doing analysis. Okay, that's why like I'll not recommend this, but the same option, Microsoft working with something called Copilot formula. That's a paid one. We will get the same option by using Copilot. Okay, but this is ultimate. My favorite is this one. When it comes to AI.Excel, listen here. Now equal to AI.extract. I'm selecting this one. I like to extract the names. So from the data, it extract only the name. You can cross check names in between so many different places. The names were there. Similarly, I like to extract only the email. It extract only the email. Listen, because we got this type of one project, I said that time we said it is not possible, but now it is possible. Here in between some names were there, address were there, phone numbers were there, date were there. I like to extract only the city. So there is the option AI.extract city. It is extract only the city. If I like to extract only the date, it extract only the date. If you like to extract only the phone number, it extract only the phone number. If you like to extract only the full name, see, this option is my favorite option in A.extract. Remaining and all, remaining and all, it is not that useful. Going maybe in future, we can expect few more advanced options. Again, when it comes to A.translate, like we can translate into multiple different languages, A.translate. But in this, again, few companies, they are not allowing ChatGPT. That's why I don't want to go in depth in this. When it comes to forecast, again, it's very simple, straightforward option we have. Try to make use of this one. This is a weekly forecast. We have a forecast sheet. If you click, you can see the forecast of period. We have this option. We'll go very in depth during our training. Okay. Is that clear? Fine. Now, listen. Microsoft Copilot option. In that, Copilot is a licensed version. You have the Copilot, right? Right now, I don't have that license for Copilot. Copilot license cost, it will come around. Example, the crazy thing is MS Office Microsoft 365 license cost is only around 6,000 rupees. It will come around. Listen, Microsoft Office, the license, it will cost around how many? Around, if you take for personal use, 7,000 rupees per year. But unfortunately, if you're going to buy Copilot, you have to pay around nearly 24,000. Apart from that Microsoft license, you have to pay extra. 1 minute. You have to pay extra 24,000 for Copilot. Copilot, you have to pay extra around 24, like 2,400. Yeah, 24 to 28,000 you have to pay every year for the Copilot. But Copilot still is developing stage. I will conduct a separate session after a few months, not now. Copilot option. Okay, fine. Any questions? Questions? Okay. Like add-ins, to install the plugin, there is option add-in Home tab. There is add-in. You can just search for ChatGPT, then you can use that add-in. Now listen, guys. Like